Welcome everybody, welcome to another Escape Route stream. We were just watching the Monster High tier list a moment ago, the updated one. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out on the YouTube channel, Escape Route British. It is exactly the same video you've seen before, but with the Monster High 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿timate Secrets game grafted onto it. It's an extra 9 minutes worth of footage altogether. The start and end of the video were also redone as well, for framing purposes. The same thing will happen with the Bleach tier list in presumably April at some point, after I've had enough time with Rebirth of Souls. But the Bleach one I'll look at maybe the mobile games as well on top, and I know that I will be adjusting the position of Bleach, Brave Souls in that tier list as well, because of the criticisms I received for the last version. So expect that video to be 2 hours and not an hour and 44 like it initially was. Starting early, I see. Yeah. Oh, you posted it. Thanks. Wait, hold on. I've been distracted by an advert for a game called Pastel Parade. Is it a rhythm game? Yeah, it's okay. It's Rhythm Tengoku. Add to library. Loving the art style. Right. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about other companies' games. I'm here to show off the Rite from the Stars, a Rite from the Stars Remaster Edition. This was an opportunity brought to us through Evolve PR, which is, it's always massive when I get something from Evolve PR, because that blows my mind. They hooked me up with the Dreadout remaster, and I'm very grateful for that. Let's see if I can get this to show up. Here we go. It's a bit loud in my ears, so I think I'll have to adjust it a little bit. So this is a remaster of a game that was originally released on Steam. I believe it's now released on Steam and consoles as part of this remaster, but I'm playing the Steam release here. And before we start, I just want to make sure I get the terminals page up so I can get you some accurate information on this game. Let me see what I can do from here. So it's always kind of awkward to get to the information page. Okay. Released on Thursday, January 30th, 2025. It's a very recent release. This is a Rite from the Stars Remaster Edition. Previously released on Steam, a Rite from Stars has been remade from the ground up with new graphics and gameplay features for consoles. So you can now pick this up on, I think, Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, as well as on Steam. So if you've already got this on Steam, you might think, maybe I don't want to grab the remaster. I don't know if there's any sort of like buy-in for people who own the original version, but this is now an opportunity for people who haven't played this yet to play it on console. So now it has full controller support and all that good stuff. Anisotropic! Anti-aliasing, let's go. Brightness is 2.0. Oh, I see. Right, okay. That, I guess 2 is the middle ground. You can't go below 1. Alright. Text, English. Oh, hey. Quite a few languages there. And then basic sound settings. Right. Extras. Oh, so there's a built-in achievement menu. So I guess for Switch. Credits, cinematics. Right. Straightforward. Let's give this a go then. So I'm gonna level with you. I saw the screenshots for this. I thought, that looks nice. And I requested a key for it. I don't actually know what kind of game this is. So that's going to make exploring this even more interesting, because I'm going to be experiencing it for the first time And I'm going to be just as lost as you guys. What am I getting from this? Like, Lily, Child of Geos, a little bit of, like, Papo and Yo, maybe? You got a haircut today. I need a haircut. I am now saying my hair is too long. Something's wrong with me. I never used to say my hair was too long. And let it grow and grow and grow and grow. What? Should buy Papo and Yo. Yes, you should. It's great. It's the only video game where you can get generic daddy's drink. The island of Kaikala. It has a very sort of like diorama feel, doesn't it? Everything's like small. I am so warm right now. I got both windows open. Makes a change to being frozen. Leave him alone. He's just resting. Hey, and keeps gaming. Ah, yes, there was an idea Xbox that I totally forgot or wasn't aware was happening. There were quite a few things shown off today. Makoa Masters. Okay. Buttons don't do anything yet. I've just got the analog stick. Camera is automatic. Different kind of game than I was expecting. Love the real-time shadows here. They're nice. Cool beans. When are we doing Ranted, mate? When's that happening? Passed your theory.
Well done. Which theory is that? Gravity?
The theory of everything. Good comeback. New generations are weaker. I'll show them. In my day. Hey, I like this old guy. He says it like it is. They're arguing, so I say we should just let them do it.
𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐬𝐿 popuna oko na lumio. Biona ku jamene lo una peluna dapu telumio.
Pototamakate. Koloimo hokana wiomoto.
I don't know what the best plan of action for the podcast would be. I guess we'd be expected to have it up on YouTube. I would say we put the podcast on your channel if you're up for it, and then that way we reach 13k people potentially, as opposed to 3.5. And I'll be more likely to siphon some of your viewers over. Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, putting the podcast up on places that aren't video.
Wahanui, oromi hoi papate kokota.
Tikawaka, Mokawa, Hoi Kokota, Akaliki Hotuna tu Wahai Makuna, Petupuna Huna Makulu. Tadolo Huna Makulu, Tulukaku Imopeto Huna Makoa Mukula. Iwai Wanategu, Wiokohi Tupilele Ledina Punukuleru.
Well, it makes sense to be on your channel because it's called Ranted, and I'm the mate, right?
Akatatu apilue kalupuhiwo. Oka, oka.
Sugedanai. Moto moto, wahanui doishu. Matula, matula, shade. Seiko Kirm, hotuteku te kope.
And keeps yapping. He sure does. The real question is if a podcast is going to have a negative effect on either of our channels. That's the thing. If having a... Has it crashed? Oh, that was a... There was a hang there for a second. The masters will call me here when they think I'm worthy. I guess if you do a completely new channel, you remove the risk of it having a negative effect.
Yototai kilea como cuecolo tu cocaguala. Coquejuna daimio pohono puna humula tatua caututona poca wiolatu. Luma imo datate puna tetu. Dahani io
Much as expected of me, they've only just met me.
Lihotu tetika waka howatakua wekolo niliato awea anekoe. Popago pana pudili puna puleli punuku te Kaikala teke lilipuna weleru pate hotopami. Legu turana puna legu patakana nali hokuna hoi katulo wakuto puna ni legu kumoa. Tahuacana dolo coago pule legu io ato enona koke tu hogo imakuli hotuteti kawaka.
That icon looks happy. He's content.
Pokalina kugunana gokuto nadu koduli makoa imo tupaku. Imatua io howa palaka coago tuniliane koe imo tuka.
My free Friday. Currently, yes. Yes. I think 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐬𝐿 intends to borrow me on Wednesday or Thursday. My mother wants me to help her with some email-related shit one of the days during this week. She just said, at some point, can you help me with... So... I'll see if 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐿𝐿 will give me a straight answer what day he wants me. I'm surprised you've jumped straight into Lego Batman 3, considering how, you know, draining Batman 1 is. During the Path of Wisdom, press RT in conjunction with... Right, okay. Entrance to the Temple of Yesterday. All our problems seem so far away. Give me a knife. Oh, don't sit on it. Alright.
Una naku hotuteku kirito. Lelo takua puna pulela ni manena tenia lototepona. Holopojiwo telegu akuoe. Holopojiwo telegu tetea.
I'll play Skywalker Saga eventually. Do I have it on Steam? No. What's the cheapest it's been on Steam? $7.99. It was free on Epic Game Store a while back. I picked it up then. But I like the idea of playing them all on PC. He's very upset that I'm trying to destroy pots. I played Legend of Zelda. That tells me I've got to crack pots open. Yeah, I'm trying to work out why they even bothered to remaster them, outside of making money, of course. There's nothing about those games that needed remastering. They were fine as is. So how the fuck do I progress, Green Man?
Makiroe, toshuto nakuona shieshe.
I'm gonna hear this in my sleep.
Moroti hoguate. Javetai. Anda, nakudemo biaru ote. Makiroe, toshuto nakuona shieshe. Makiroe, Toshuto nakuona shieshe.
Hmm.
Monkey Island. Hotu te tikawaka aquí. Mue. Murero tupo.
Leave the flower alone. Then what do I do?
Morochi hoguate. Hadetai.
Can I break the pots with this?
Sha metsusune. Neko toshumeyu.
I know a really good hard object I can use to crack it open your fucking skull.
Not allowed to use the, Not allowed to use the sword.
Sha metsusune. Neko toshumeyu.
Yeah, stop rubbing it in. I missed out on that DLC.
Futomaru. Shinimune mio.
Locolanite imojuna pulela tejuna kakapuna moboku. Una joliaku lohaka. Leko totatetu nula.
The DLC achievements being on the base list. The DLC achievements being considered part of achievements full stop is annoying. Like, for me, the way Sony does it, by separating it, that's the true way. That's the way it should be done.
Makiroe. Toshuto nakuona shieshe. Makiroe.
Makiroe.
Nakuona shieshe.
Makiroi. Makiroi.
Makiroe. Toshuto nakuona shieshe. Pukemote. Nakudemo biaru ote.
Totalaogua napiokea juna kirito pokanaku pokaloko pokalaka. Tumo puna odajeto lidejana joipoguaja kokotaku.
I should have picked the, like, trial of stabbing things first. The trial of wisdom requires me to think. I can't do that. I suck at thinking.
Totalaogua napiokea juna kirito pokanaku pokalaka. Jana
There's a... Hold on. Wait, this has a built-in fast forward?
Naku gunana kuwea puna joigokuto puna atoaguio iguaigua puna. Koloaka pulelana telegukumoa kaguila puna jolopojigo ni me Kaikala.
Okay. Well, I found something that improves the game. I'm gonna try burning down that tree. Burning down the tree.
La caímos a petai tu gutomo, tu amakulu, wololoto puna.
Fuetsumai.
Stone tongue.
Makiroe. Toshuto nakuona shieshe.
Starting to feel less stupid now.
Datake.
I got some nasty hiccups I might have to deal with in a sec.
Datake. Datake. Datake.
Yeah, bear with me. Walter White, Gus Spring, Homer Simpson.
Toi. Otoro mae.
If hiccups aren't real, how can they give me so much pain?
Makiroe. Toshuto nakuona shieshe.
Sometimes telling yourself you're not a fish works.
Wololoto puna. Tulopa okao puna kopa olate nilitoka makai niliatowea anekoe. Bukiki tuakani.
I don't consider them a psychosomatic thing. I think that's bullshit.
Hoku howalakotai tukututupo. Motatupo patakana limakoa holia kwateina. Hoitu howa lonokaka puna lihotu teti kawaka. Tuato hotu wekea mewo. Iopilu holopohiwo ikuluka.
Okay, I like this so far, but like all puzzle games, it's only fun while you understand what's happening.
Koala putu holia kuateina. Saikote waretiga. Zukotei makoa anse.
Flesh automatons.
Fristoniolo. Manto. Sandarato. Ailanita koliso.
You're going to make it very difficult for me to sleep tonight.
Saikote waretiga. Zukotei makoa anse. Saikote waretiga. Zukotei makoa anse. Saikote waretiga. Zukotei makoa anse.
When did the original game release? That is a very good question. Let's ask Steam. (2018).
Saikote waretiga. Zukotei makoa anse. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐿, 𝐶𝐈𝐸 𝐶𝐈𝐸 𝐶𝐈𝐸
Hmm. Something happening with the door in the background. Let's have a look at these statues. Green, blue, red, yellow. I've actually managed to get none of them right. Oh, I got yellow right. A free-to-play flight game boasting about licensing Lockheed Martin jets? Sign me up! What's it called? Actually, I don't care. Hall of the Switching Letters.
Duas mola. Pencho. Duas mola. Frus frus. Duas mola. Frus frus.
Fruit shoot.
Futomaru. Shinimune mio.
Aha! Let's go. I think it's a real language. It sounds awfully similar to one I've heard in Uncharted.
Pukemote, nakudemu biaru ote.
Bingo!
Tokuom. Duas mola. Nakuguna ashitala. Hamakoa. Shuina. Danika bitono amume. Mio taparo. Tikawaka tatua hokuna. Nakuguna bachumia. Doisheku Kirm. Aneko emumeru. Hotute tikawaka. Diko de shume. Lapo bitoko shumue. Ato nano. Shu nakuguna tei hoku atei. Tote que lili. Susemote Kaikala kaika. Nakuguna merio. Nakudemu biaru ote. ¿No te yunova?
Yeah.
Kaikala.
I had a feeling I'd be able to remove that. They invented a whole language. Oh, good on them. It sounds a lot like a language I've heard spoken in Uncharted. It's very similar. When Nolan North is like, Buka, Buka Pintu. That's what I'm hearing. I don't call him Nathan Drake. I call him Buka Pintu. Grim Fandango, I got pretty far. In Grim Fandango, the story takes place over multiple time jumps, and I stopped playing once I got on the boat, which to my understanding is most of the way through the game. I stopped playing when I got to the boat. Pokemonte.
Moinateko, mukotome akanto leke. Saiko de waretiga, zukotei Makoa anse. Sha metsusune, mokawa podeko bala peshu.
I gave up on it in the end because the only way I could make progress was with a guide.
Moki ushumeto, hyoko le piapia.
Oh, Costume Quest. Yeah, I played the first one and enjoyed it. Then they released DLC for Costume Quest. And I didn't like it very much. I didn't like the DLC for Costume Quest very much. Oh, I can't, like, take... Right. Up. Left. Up. Left. I am skeptical about number 2 because the DLC for number 1 made it so complicated. And it's one of those games where it's so perfectly self-contained that I didn't feel like it needed a sequel. Costume Quest was already fine as is. It's one of those games that really didn't need a sequel. It was fine as it was, and it didn't need DLC either. It was perfectly self-contained. And throughout the whole of Costume Quest 1, you can understand how the kids sort of imagined what they were seeing as mystical and magical. When you actually just all of a sudden say, oh yeah, it's mystical and magical now for real, that completely took me out of it as well. Because the whole joy of Costume Quest is that it's a bunch of kids pretending that they're on an adventure, that they're in an RPG. And, you know, they're imagining that they've got stats, and they're imagining that they can't destroy certain walls without weapons. The DLC just kind of throws that all to the side and just says, oh yeah, no, it is taking part in a mystical world. And I pass. It's different. I wouldn't say the DLC is weird, it's just different. And I quite liked how self-contained and small Costume Quest was. Sometimes a game is fine how it is, and it doesn't need that padding, it doesn't need that expansion treatment. But I also know that's a me thing. Like, a lot of people like Costume Quest 2. I liked the original when it came out, when I played it for the first time. That was noisy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜𝐿 shagu me ni amume 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐿 futo chise.
I'm trying to recall back to something that I played 15 years ago, so forgive me if I get any details wrong. But the characters, I believe, walk through some kind of door or portal that takes them to a snowy world where some sort of mystical being speaks to them.
Nakugunapo Fubararuka. Nakugunapo Fubararuka.
I not like this. And it... I know that it can still be in their imagination and they can be, you know, pretending that they're on a mystical adventure, but the environment isn't like a small suburban town anymore. It's like full-on mystical RPG bullshit. And it just felt like extremely out of place. I'd probably go back to play it now and probably think it's fine, but it didn't gel with me for whatever reason. And it put me off ever checking out the sequel. When they released on Steam? Yes, I have Costume Quest 1 on Steam, and I believe that comes with the DLC. Yes, the Grubbins on Ice DLC. Help the monsters overthrow Araxia to bring peace back to Repugia. Avowed was first developed as a multiplayer Skyrim. I heard this. Who told this? Who told me this? Vlad, I think. I think it came up in a conversation with Vlad. Yeah. That Skyrim started as a multiplayer game. They made the right decision. If somebody had stepped in and fixed... If somebody had stepped in and fixed Redfall before that had a chance to fail, then Microsoft might have put out 2 good games in 4 years instead of 1.
Nakugunapo Fubararuka.
Does this link up? Yeah, this links up with the other one. Right. I must say I'm struggling here. I should make this coffee a little stronger. Yeah, DMC's fine. I object to the version of Dante in the game, but the game itself is fine.
Nakugunapo fubararuka. Nakugunapo fubararuka. Nakugunapo fubararuka. Nakugunapo fubararuka.
I am so lost here. Like, there's candles on the floor I can't light. There's pots I can't break. Nana Bukudan. Bombamba. Me no understand. Speaking it in English to me. Elder Scrolls 6 Hammerfall. I want to be excited for Elder Scrolls 6. But I feel like we had Elder Scrolls 6 already. It was called Avowed. This is the grave, right? Crappy Fallout 4 in space. You don't... There is a redundant word there. You don't need to put crappy and Fallout 4 in the same sentence, because that's just kind of a given. Whenever I play Fallout 4, I get to a point where I stop taking it seriously. You know? I get to a point where I say, okay. What is it? 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿? You know, like, there is a point where I just give up taking it seriously every time. I want to like it. Maybe I'll slot Fallout 4 in sometime. Is there like a hint? This will affect some of the game's achievements.
Bitch, do I look like I care about achievements right now?
Stuck on level... Oh, it's buggy too? I assume that my job is to do an entire lap of this area without touching lava. A trip, so to speak. Avoiding burning her feet on the lava. If that's not the solution, then I tried. That's a trip. That's a trip without touching lava. What do you want from me? Every time you stop at an intersection, the flame points to a corridor. Thank you. How was I meant to notice that?
Nakuguna po fubararuka. Nakuguna po fubararuka.
So that way.
Nakuguna po fubararuka. Nakuguna po fubararuka. Nakuguna po fubararuka.
Let's get back to the main area. This is definitely the kind of puzzle that can put me off a game. Does that mean I have to go this way? Am I misreading this flame? Am I misreading the direction of the flame?
Nakugunapo fubararuka. Nakugunapo fubararuka.
Garakata. Garakata.
That's my whole hint. Well, the flame pointed to this corridor, didn't it? There was nothing here, wasn't there? Let's try reading it the other way then. Yeah, so reading it the huh?
Amoto piu mimo.
I'm so confused. Well, I'd definitely be stuck down here if this was IRL. Am I gonna have to look this up? No. If I have to look this up, you didn't make it easy enough for stupid people. No. You literally showed me everything I played up to. Are you fucking stupid? Someone else who was streaming it here and they were struggling on this exact spot. The map changes depending on whether you've gone the right way and triggered something. For real. Oh, man. The map changes. Welcome back, Anne. Welcome back to the stage of history. This victory strengthens the soul of 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿. 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿 wins! I know. It's from you that I picked it up. That particular quote. Because it humoured you how fast he says 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿. Yeah, I picked it up from you. You quoted it on a live stream or something once. Left. Take it back now, yo. One hop this time, two hop this time. Crisscross. It points to the left. Race to the finish. Board the platforms. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Look, if I can't figure out the solution to this puzzle even after the hint, what that tells me is that you didn't make your game idiot-proof enough. Sonic 3 is out on the Sky Store. Somebody uploaded the digital version on the Internet Archive. I cannot say whether or not I acquired that copy for obvious reasons, because I definitely didn't acquire that copy. Waiting for it to come out on Blu-ray over here, which will probably be a fair few months. Then I'm going to go through it with a fine-toothed comb and look for every single reference. That's lava. I can't go that way. I'm going this way either. Can't go that way. So what I'm gonna do instead is just move in the opposite direction to the way the flame points. Right. To the right. Instead of to the left. Move in the opposite direction. There was a one time I had a voice clip play. Was when I went the opposite direction to what it told me. Oh, interesting. That's opened up a whole bunch of fun amiibo stuff for you, hasn't it?
Photo 実践 Amoto Pio Mimo
Only saw someone at the last fork. Down. This doesn't count as an intersection, does it? No. As it currently stands, this is something of a difficult sell. And I know that most of that stems from my own inferiorities at adventure games and point-and-click games or puzzle games.
𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐬𝐜, hula kune huna kiki. Wio aka tu katao Quijotetecu totemona ni tonora. Kaetigogu teli Quijotuna tu guaja y majujoi tu poketu ni kaigu telegu.
Okay.
Nika. Kolo aka tana potitona telipapa. Hoitana mitikala lijalogupuna nilikaika te kaikala. Que tu kumi legu. Legu howako koamopuna nilinamo. Legu akata guajapuna nateminoli jotuteku. Kokilegu motatu tatepo lukaku. La caímos jolopojiwo kunetua. Motatu upa.
I think I might be a bit too stupid for the trial of wisdom. You know? So let's try this one.
Io me come tu upa tu duhoi. Huna tika waka. Hoa haho waha ko tateu. Hoi pe hailani. Puna haike hoi puna hoi. Wahanui. Da puna kalakate. Una naku makulu. Tu pauko puna lo huna. Wepo aku neduhoi.
Right.
Makoluma
I'll give the Path of Courage a go.
Tukuneli. Hotu te mokawa. Hoi toa. Kiki na amito. Io to tapuka latu. Molokido dete puna.
What bothers me though is he mentioned stealth. An incomplete being.
Loko imo kalupo hiwo. Como no ni holo Makoa. Ulela te tuayua. Kuea nili pole mulo. Imatua io. Po imo kiki kune tu namitomo.
I'm glad I can go back to the stage of the trial that I'm on.
Makoana hoi lukumana. Aka huna uhu kumoa. Lewu doi tu humau aiua. Hoi loko imo ta huna metapore. Olo Makoa imo liniko puna na huna. Lukumu mahuna linoku te kami. Loko te kami e tiko nilito. Lulutakana. Pakalaka te mino lihotu te mokawa. Tuhowa waha
Power Meerkat.
tulinoku lukuma imo kalido. Leto yotitia Mirk natu. Lehimo huna mikako pahua.
Oh, that's my name backwards.
Lehimo kuo palulu na mitotu. Tota kotoa Kirm. Lukumana kaluma akote mojuena. Lewaka ewene de apula na.
I love him.
Tuturana ko Hoku. Toli honorana. Tutekami moitili akote. Koke ko cuidado. Pauko como woku na wute.
I want to see him default dance. I want to see him hit the gritty.
すごい。
Tupaku hoa waha tuna etiko poka huna kumoa. Hoja eto, tu hoa tako kotaku na waito lipole mulo. Iyo hoa tatau tu upa li kalikumoa lite. Nilipodeko temo kawa.
So it's stealth and it's Lost Vikings.
Poka tulopuna kuenata puna. Leimo ka hoja.
Why can't I walk on it?
Nah.
Why can't I walk on it?
Kirm.
I don't get this. I'm starting to think my head might not be in the right headspace for a puzzle game like this right now. I may have to come back to it.
Gara kata.
Tate Hoku. Yo komado imo na koamu Kirm. Hoi luo imo do hyudodani. Loko hotu Napoleo nalidanika te Lukaku. Kolo uyohowa o dekai naliniko tu nalikokota kaika. Peyo totakoko. Tulo makai puna hiluka te pomahei.
Got the rock of destiny, child. You know it will be rocking cause it's fucking insane.
Takatapunahimiko. Uyo akanili midele te kakohi. Honili danika te Lukaku okayoko tohadapuna na lakipo. Hoi yo ikilea como toka koko. Cójalo con Naku Makulu y Mokaralo ni Hunakaukawa Ulaka. Kimawa Miko, Hula Bio Waka, Lonico Watalaka Hotutetu, Totateko Pahuawei.
Po wahanui, Kirm mute.
La caímos como lelato. Coqueio coco le loco gojone viejo los pigo loco y okuna nato wole wole tatiko. Wololo la caímos upa. Tu acá jopo kawe la na loco ni hueme mico.
I like this guy already.
Yo coco lico una kawotapa loco kiki na koyo buena. Tu tititaka puna tamakaina temino loco jotuteko. Yo pilele o lo tapa ni tu pijelana. Li tu manena tu te lija akatapoka le kapoka tu coco. Wololo loco y mopo.
Wololo.
Toi koliakato te wopoa. Yo coco tu jowa kokotaku na molapo. Loco jowa ko tu wotoko potada. Utekaina topo wata taipei. Iwa iwa puna upa. Yo total lo lijo lo pojigo ni hueve. Po te tu acá kiki. Poi mo una tatepo.
I got excited then. I thought it was going to be a first-person section.
Loco imo liko kota kaika. Lipakoeka la kalogo pataka liko atu ikilea poka pakoeka. Toa tuda apuleto puna tuda po holopoji. Tu polana hoa eweneleto puna tu walajo lilana telaka koho kuwea po. Koke totaku koko kune huna kiki laka tulo huna daja. Toa kawala kialupo.
The music's gone all, like, near all of a sudden. The only thing missing is like the overly emphatic drums. Otherwise, it's very 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿𝐴 inspired. It's a very long cutscene. Press RT to switch worlds.
Tata, dome yutume, kane, fuko.
Oh, shit.
Nah.
I see.
Kirm, nah.
Sometimes it does happen. A game doesn't gel with me. It's rare. I'm dead in the real world!
Kirm, nah, shine.
I think I'd be better off leaving this a few days and coming back to it. I did get up relatively early today as well. Let's see, because I just cleared an area. Maybe I'm just flagging.
Pukemote, nakudemo biaru ote.
Okay, figured it out. Welcome back, Anne. Is he doing the Gangnam Style dance? Oh my god! Why did you do the Gangnam Style dance? Okay, I'm invested again. I don't think I would have the headspace to talk about it now. Because I am flagging hard in this stream.
Moitezuko Hoku na. Suse Suboku. Mebiotake demo Hoku atei. Shumegi dako. Melo yuko no Kirm. Toashu hotuteku. Yunumeni kokota kaika.
I think what I'll do is focus on maybe sometime this week doing a second part of this during the day. So I can give it a bit more wide awake attention. The problem is it's been a very, very long day. And a puzzle game on top of a very long day is probably not a good idea. I want to represent this game in the best light possible. The last thing I want to do is have a negative impression of this game because of factors that I could control. So I'm going to do the professional thing. I'm going to stop this stream here, and then I will come back to this game at a time when I am more awake and more with it, because I am suffering. Well, that's a first look at a Rite from the Stars. We didn't hit it off initially, but I'm confident that I can get into this at a time when I'm more with it. So we're going to come back at a later date. Thank you very much for coming to the Escape Route stream. If you haven't yet, check out www.escaperoutebritish.com. Also, the updated Monster High tier list, which released today, please check it out. We've got an entry for 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐿 Secrets. It's cool. It'll change your life. There's a timestamp. I haven't dealt with the chapters yet, because that's another thing, and the subtitles over the next couple of days at some point. It's an overwhelming day. I need to go get some sleep, and then I'll start to make sense of everything that's going on starting tomorrow. Until next time, if we live that long, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.